Alrighty, y'all, this is Dirty Dan. We're going to be doing part 2 to our Clubhouse map guide, and we're going to be covering cache and CCTV, and then we're also going to be covering bar stock. Alright, here's the first scoop. You always want to open up this window right here, toss in your drone, and you want to drone out blue down here. You just want to make sure that no one's creeping down here to come and flank on you. All you have to do from here is just drone out this lounge area. If you take a Zofia or an Ash, and you just lay down right here, and you aim for that cross. If you look up here, that'll take out the bandit batteries that are up here. Also, any bandit who's trying to trick this wall is going to get taken off of his trick, and he's going to have to play a further angle, allowing your thermite to take out that wall. Alright, suppose you got this wall open over here. Now, you can't push in, unfortunately, until you have this hallway cleared out, and the peek holes from here. Now the way that you're going to do that is, so if you take your Zofia or your Ash, you come down here into stock room, or you put your right shoulder of your character to this beam right here, look up, and just shoot your charge. That way you'll expose anyone who's trying to hide in this pesky angle right there. So you can take out anyone who's trying to hide here and contest construction and stuff like that, as well as this guy trying to hold the take for your plant. If you have your Montag right here, he can literally just walk in. Obviously, make sure there's no cap cans or goos. You have your Montag literally just walk in here. Nobody can shoot him if he is facing this exact angle right here. And he can actually be giving pings to your fella who's doing an entry from that garage door. Suppose Monty is constantly pinging that right there. This guy right here will automatically know. Just come in and pre-fire it. And usually if you have that Montag feeding information, you're going to be a lot more likely to get anyone holding catwalk over here. The best plant for this site is right here. If you just start planting right here, that's bulletproof right there. They cannot shoot you from there. They cannot at all. But one thing you're going to need to watch out for if you're planting here is if there's a pulse playing underneath, so that he doesn't toss any nitros up at the floor, because he can easily just toss a nitro right there and get you. So a lot of times if you want to just keep someone doing flank hold right here, that's always a good thing to see if anyone rotates over. You always want to watch this rotation right here from a guy posted on this window. You know, have him just kind of like going through there and there. Just contest those angles. So one thing I recommend is if you have a nomad, stick one right there. That's always going to be super useful. Even just tossing a gridlock right there, it'll do your wonders. Alright, the second plant, which I don't recommend as much, is if you push here from construction. This plant, I only recommend if you have cache control right here, because a lot of times you'll be able to avoid getting shot immediately from that guy, and if you have someone holding the hallway, you're good. So on this site, one other thing you have to worry about is if you have this window open right here, people will actually try to do this and get you. So if you can have a nomad, if you can have a gridlock somewhere on this window, or maybe even just a fella holding you from the outside, that one is always tricky. Because the thing is, if you're planting right here, usually the bomb chassis will protect you. If you have a fella posted over there, and there's someone contesting these stairs right there, and you have that Zofia to get the bandits off, you can actually use it to just you know, get him off of that. And if you can do that to him, you'll help that guy a lot. Alright, anyways, y'all, that is cache CCTV. And now we're going to move on to bar stock. Okay, now we're talking... Alrighty, so now we're talking... But look at this. You see that angle peak? Look at the position I'm at. What I always use to mark my safe point is these chains right here. You gotta stay in front of the chains, because if you're not in front of the chains, they can just get you from this window. You know, they don't even have to jump out on you. But if you're in front of the chains, boom, stick a nomad up here. In front of the chains, you'll hear it pop off. Easy kill. Alright, so here's the scoop. The best place to plant on bar stock is right here in stock. Ceiling, bulletproof. Stick a Montag right there, smoke out this right there. Honestly, even if that smoke has got a liddy throw and he throws a smoke over at y'all, doesn't matter. You can start this plant way early in the round and you'll have plenty of time to bait out all of his smokes. Now the thing is, one thing you gotta watch out for is put a nomad right there, because people will try to rotate into here like this, like, bah, being a crackhead. I would say if you have the nomad to spare, you stick it here. And now the thing is, when that person gets nomaded, don't get off the plant. People are going to be eager to get off the plant and kill the guy who just got nomaded. That's stupid. If you're halfway through the plant, go ahead and execute the plant. If you're less than halfway, go ahead and kill the guy. You're going to have at least 3 players playing on this door. So, what other thing you have to watch out for is, so people will commonly impact this and just try to jump out on you like a banshee. So if you have the manpower, I recommend doing this number right here. If you have a good headset, you'll hear the sound cue from that door, pop them as they come out. If you have like a, dude, even a crappy headset will be able to hear this one. If you hear that impact, pop them as they're out. The next site we're going to be pushing on to is bar. First of all, if you want to get that horribly loud music out of here, shoot the jukebox once and the music stops. Bar is not the greatest attack in my opinion, but here's how you do it anyways. Put your thermite on this side, not that side. Before you come in and even get this wall broken, drone and clear out all of strip over here. So if you're an attacker, you can actually shoot through this pool table. And you can like get some cheeky angles onto people. Especially this one's one of my favorite. You put your right shoulder to this one right here. Shoot that all out, and boom, you got a sight line into people peeking from bar. Now the thing is, this isn't useful for a sight take, but if someone's peeking over here, boom, you can usually catch them in the face hole. Now honestly, if you have that angle that I just showed you open, I would recommend just sticking the plant behind bar. Another good wall to get open is this one right here, just because it makes clearing out bar that much easier. You can even work in tandem with a Zofia, concuss people over there. The nomad in bathroom, like right there. You're holding this angle, and you're holding this angle. You're pretty solid on the plant. When you get the plant down, there's not really a whole lot you can do to retake the site. So anyways, y'all, unless you got some special angles, and hashtag Selvin, no one needs to know about that though. Alrighty, y'all, that has been attacking bar stock. Thanks for watching. That's it. I don't care if you subscribe, I just hope you learned something from this, you Muppets. Good day.